up in still had an edge, but was increasingly full of renovated houses and new bars, coffee shops, music venues, and restaurants. By 2019, Time Out magazine was featuring it as one of the top 10 coolest neighborhoods on the planet. Here, Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell entered the world. Eilish was originally going to be her first name. Her parents had liked it since hearing it on a documentary about Irish conjoined twins. But when her maternal grandfather, Bill, died shortly before, she was named Billie in his memory. Meanwhile, the fabulous pirate moniker was insisted upon by her then 4-year-old brother, Phineas. Baird came from her mother, Maggie, and her father, Patrick O'Connell, provided the surname. Maggie and Patrick were actors. They had met back in 1984 when they were both working on a play in Alaska, moved to LA in 1991 in order to find TV and movie opportunities, and were married in 1995. They were clearly talented. Both had performed on Broadway in New York, but show business is a tough world. Although Maggie appeared on Friends and Curb Your Enthusiasm and joined the comedy troupe The Groundlings, where she appeared alongside Will Ferrell, Kristen Wiig, and Melissa McCarthy, and Patrick had parts in The West Wing and Iron Man, these roles were minor and short-lived. It is often assumed that growing up in LA with actor parents, Billie had a privileged and affluent upbringing. However, nothing from the truth. Long periods of unemployment are a regular occurrence for so many actors, and Maggie had to fall back on teaching jobs while Patrick earned money through his carpentry skills or as a handyman. They even renovated a house opposite their own to sell on and make a little money. The house they bought in Highland Park is the one Billie grew up in and still calls home. It is a cozy 2-bedroom bungalow with a slightly chaotic but incredibly homely feel. Paintings, art created by members of the family, photographs and handwritten notes adorn the walls. The shelves creak with books, and musical instruments lie everywhere. The house has 3 pianos, including a grand piano free online. Outside, the yard has a handmade treehouse, a tire's grass, everything a young child might need. To complete the scene of Domestic Idol, they were joined by 2 rescue pets, Misha, a black cat with a white scarf and a tabby face, and Pepper, a cute black and white pit bull mongrel with a black patch over. Pepper can be seen alongside Billie in many photographs and seems particularly fond of licking her face. One picture, taken when Billie was around 7, shows the whole family all sporting a Pepper-style eye patch. 2 bedrooms were plenty for the young family. For many years, they all slept together in one room. When Phineas turned 10, he got his own room, but soon, when Billie needed her own space too, the arrangement became problematic. Typically, in a family focused on the happiness of the children, the parents gave up their room and slept on a futon behind the piano in the living room. It was just a matter of priorities. They might have had little money, but on the plus side, Maggie and Patrick had plenty of time for their children. They created an atmosphere of warmth and freedom for Phineas and Billie, often built around their own passions for music and performance. Patrick played ukulele and piano, and Maggie ran songwriting workshops, even releasing her own country music CD called We Sail in 2009. Making music and singing together was a permanent feature in the house. They would listen and sing along to Patrick's varied mixtapes, which threw together Green Day, The Beatles, Avril Lavigne, Linkin Park, ABBA, and others. On carpool karaoke, Billie picked up the ukulele to play I Will by The Beatles, a song she learned when she was 6 years old. And on YouTube, there's a clip of her performance of the Fab Four's Happiness is a Warm Gun at the age of 11. Billie recalls how music trumped everything in the house, even bedtime, because no one was sent to bed if they were playing any kind of music. Billie certainly couldn't complain about her parents being strict. The only rule she has mentioned was not being allowed to drink soda. The desire to allow their children the utmost freedom was highlighted by Maggie and Patrick's decision to home.